2,000 years ago, the emperor decreed that all the world must be enrolled. Let no one fail to heed. The world was quite mixed up, you see, and no one seemed to know how many people were there and what taxes did they owe. Throughout the earth, the rich, the poor, the young, the very old, all travel to their towns of birth so they could be enrolled. And so it was to Bethlehem, a man named Joseph went to list his name and see how much he owed the government. Beside him, Mary traveled too. Not once did she protest how long and hard the trip had been, how much she needed rest. In Bethlehem, they found the inn and knocked upon the door. "My rooms are filled," the owner yelled. "I haven't any more." When Joseph told him quietly of gentle Mary's plight, that she would have a baby soon, perhaps that very night, the owner stood and thought and rubbed his bushy bearded jaw. "I'll let you have the stable then. You'll have to sleep on straw." So Joseph and his wife unpacked and settled down to rest, not caring that they couldn't have the biggest and the best. They ate their supper slowly as they watched the sun go down, and yawned as darkness fell at last upon the little town. The night was silent. Everyone, it seemed, was fast asleep, except for shepherds in the fields who had to watch their sheep. They huddled close and whispered low to keep themselves awake. Then suddenly, their eyes grew wide, their knees began to shake. For there, above them in the sky, an angel did appear. The glory of the Lord shone down, and they were filled with fear. The angel spoke, "Fear not. Behold, I bring you news of joy. In Bethlehem this very night was born a baby boy, who is the Savior, Christ the Lord. He'll win over death and sin. Upon a manger bed he lies, behind a lowly inn." And suddenly a multitude of angels filled the sky, their voices glorifying God and praising him on high. And peace on earth, goodwill to men, resounded through the air. It seemed there must have been at least 1,000,000 angels there. No longer did the shepherds quake with anxious fear and dread, and when the angels disappeared, the shepherds quickly said, "Oh, let us go to Bethlehem and find the manger bed." And off across the fields they ran, to Bethlehem they sped. The manger wasn't hard to find, and there the shepherds' eyes fell on a sight that filled their hearts with wonder and surprise. For there was Joseph, standing tall and gazing down with care upon his blessed Mary and the baby lying there. "A wondrous child," the shepherds cried in voices of delight. "See there, around him shines a strange and heavenly-looking light. How warm and bright it seems against the coldness of this night. He surely is the one we seek. The angel's words were right." To Mary and to Joseph and to everyone they saw, the shepherds told the story that had filled them with such awe. "This baby is the promised prince, the mighty Lord, the King. We know because tonight we heard the holy angels sing. They told us that this blessed child of low and humble birth was truly Christ, the Son of God, the Savior of the earth." The news was spread from town to town. The whole world must be told, till every person, rich or poor or young or very old, has heard about the coming of the Savior of all men, whom God has sent to earth because of his great love for them.